Example number 2, we want to be able to sketch the graph of the function f of x, which is equal to x squared plus 6x plus 10. So if you take a look at the first graph here, part A, this is the standard function for a parabola y equals x squared. So what we need to do is we need to complete the square. So in order for us to do that, we have x squared plus 6x plus 10, and we can set that equal to 0. Now the leading coefficient is a 1, so if we divide everything by 1, then we're still going to end up with x squared plus 6x plus 10, which is equal to 0. And now what we're going to do is we're going to then isolate the variables on the left side of the equation. So we have x squared plus 6x, and that's going to equal negative 10. And now what we're going to want to do is we're going to add a variable n on both sides of the equation. And then what we need to do is we're going to complete the square. Completing the square is taking 1/2 of the value of b and then squaring it. Well, the value of b in our problem is 6. So what's 1/2 of 6? 3. And when we square 3, we get a value of 9. So what that means is we have, in step 4, x squared plus 6x. This n now becomes 9, so that's plus 9, which is equal to negative 10 over here, plus 9. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to rewrite this in terms of a factored form. Well, this can be factored as a perfect square trinomial, and that is x plus 3 squared, which is equal to negative 1. Now, if we add that to both sides, then we can see that x plus 3 squared plus 1 is equal to 0. So therefore, we can rewrite this function in terms of y. So y is going to equal x plus 3 squared plus 1. So what does this tell us? Well, we know that this is x plus 3. If we set it equal to 0, that means we need to shift the graph 3 units left. And then the plus 1 tells us to shift 1 unit up. So with this graph, we're going to shift here and then we should see that this represents the y-intercept. So therefore, our graph looks like the following. So we shifted this up here and then there. So this means that we obtain a desired graph by starting with the parabola y equals x squared and then shifting 3 units to the left and then 1 unit upward.